Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in again to another episode of CivilianTacticalWeapons.com. As always, you can send me emails at info@civiliantacticalweapons.com. Today's episode is actually going to cover some actual different options you have for using any standard black gun. I'm going to talk again about the Smith & Wesson M&P 15T that I have, but keep in mind you can do this with any black gun that you want, any standard AR gun. A couple things I want to point out is all of these ARs come as a pretty much a two-piece. So when you hear people talk about ARs, they talk about uppers and lowers. The lowers are actually all the mechanics, the requirements to actually pull the trigger, shoot the gun, stuff like that. So if we break it apart, this part here is considered the lower, and then these uppers are all variable. You can buy different types of uppers that you want. What I want to show you today is kind of an inexpensive way of getting the most out of your black gun and being able to make a longer range shooter. So there are various different options you can get out there. One of my favorites is the 6.8 millimeter. This here is a 6.8 millimeter upper. It's a 20-inch barrel on it. As you can see, if you look here on mine, this upper will fit and line up absolutely perfect with that lower there. You don't have to worry about re-zeroing it because all the optics remain on the upper. So even though I remove this off, I have to take this one pin out the front. This will go ahead and maintain all the same accuracy. The magazine, this is a 6.8 magazine. If you notice, I'll just close this up here so it's easier to see. This magazine here will actually fit in the lower. So this is a 6.8 magazine. It has 6.8 millimeter bullets in it. 28 rounds. You can't fit 30 rounds in these. These are all typically 28 round magazines. This one here is actually, what manufactures this one? This C Products. You can get all sorts of different types of magazines. They're all fairly the same. The other thing you can do is, now that you have the 6.8 upper, you can go ahead and buy whatever optics you want on it. Any 4x whatever optics. You can then get fairly inexpensive. And then this is just showing you. You can actually use we're talking $10 bipod if you want to have a Ford bipod for it to do more accurate shooting. I wouldn't recommend this, but this here is nice because it's just easy to take on and off. If you're not going to be using it for, strictly only long-range shooting, but you can put whatever optics, you can hook whatever bipod you want in the front to provide more stabilization. If you are going to have this rigged out as just purposes for long-range shooting, you're not going to do any tactical, training with it, then I'd recommend you actually do more of a more expensive Ford fixed bipod. This is if you're just going to be using this occasionally, doing long-range shooting, but you're also doing CQB. The nice thing about this is you can take this off, fold it away, stick it in your rucksack, backpack, whatever, and still be able to utilize this as a standardized carbine. So, I just wanted to show you this. These are a pretty good option, 6.8 upper. I don't remember the manufacturer of this 6.8 upper, since I know that'll probably be the first question you guys ask me. Strangely enough, I can't even find any markings on this one as far as who makes this 6.8 upper. It's been about a couple of years since I bought this. I don't remember which manufacturer it is, but there are plenty of them out there. I think DPMS makes them. I'm not sure if Bushmaster makes one. I think Colt makes one also. There's various different 6.8 uppers you can get. There's all sorts of debates of what is the best round to use. I like the 6.8 for velocity and range as far as accuracy goes. You can get some other ones which may be a little bit harder hitters, but for target shooting, my requirements was really for distance and accuracy. So, anyways, that covers today's episode. Remember, if you have any questions, please email me at info@civiliantacticalweapons.com. Please do not send me emails through YouTube. Just send them through the info@civiliantacticalweapons.com. And if you have any other questions in regards to firearms, or there's something you'd like to see on the show, that I can do. Keep in mind, I don't own every firearm known to mankind. Some of you guys had made requests for different firearms that I don't own, so it's a little harder for me to get a hold of. But I do try to illustrate whatever I can and answer whatever questions you guys have. So with that being said, I hope to see you on next week's episode.